Hi everyone and welcome to our channel. We're doing a new series called the 50 States of Food where we'll be making iconic dishes from every state. We're going in alphabetical order, so the first state we're featuring is Alabama. Alabama is located in the southern part of the United States, and the dish that we are going to be featuring is smoked chicken with white barbecue sauce. There are many delicious dishes associated with Alabama, but nothing seemed to be as iconic and unique as the white barbecue sauce. White barbecue sauce was invented in 1925 by Bob Gibson, who founded Big Bob Gibson's Barbecue Restaurant. The restaurant is located in the northern part of Alabama in Decatur. The sauce is said to be a derivative of the Carolina barbecue sauce, which has an emphasis in vinegar, and this has the addition of mayo. The mayo was supposed to help keep the chicken from drying out. If you're interested in making this white barbecue sauce yourself, please take a screenshot of the recipe. I referenced a few different recipes when I was creating this one, so I'll have them linked below. Here are all the ingredients that are used in the white sauce. Duke's mayo is very popular in the South, so I had to use it. The sauce is easy to make. You just mix everything together, and then I let mine rest overnight for the flavors to meld, and I think it turned out great. So a few things about me. I'm just a home cook, which I think will become very evident as we review the rest of this clip, but I have a true passion for food. I love sharing food, I love trying new recipes, and I love learning about it. In this series, I really want to uncover the iconic dishes from each state. As I mentioned earlier, I know there's a lot of wonderful dishes associated with the states, but I want to learn about the ones that are truly unique. If you're from Alabama, please comment below if you agree with my decision, including white sauce, or if you think that there's another iconic dish. I'd love to hear about it. Short ASMR break, and now we're getting into Duke's. It's got the tang. As you can see here, I'm just whisking everything up. Once you've completed that, taste and adjust for seasoning. This can be used immediately or stored and refrigerated. I made mine the night before so the flavors could meld. Okay, next up is smoked chicken. When I was researching this, it seemed that smoked chicken was the most common pairing with the white barbecue sauce. At Big Bob Gibson's restaurant, they actually have a pit room where they barbecue all their chickens. I don't have that. I don't even have a smoker, so I found something on Amazon that's really interesting. It's a stovetop smoker, and I did a couple shorts describing it and unboxing it. If you're interested, you could go check those out. Here's the recipe that I use for the smoked chicken. If you're interested, take a screenshot so you can make it as well. Quick note about the upcoming clips. I apologize about all the background noise. I just was really excited to show you guys the smoker live. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let's use this smoker. The first thing I had to do was wash everything because it's my first time using it, and then it suggests that we use about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of wood chips. I have hickory wood chips, and I'm using those because when I was researching this, one of the videos I saw noted that hickory was one of the most readily available woods back when the white barbecue sauce was created, so I'm using it to smoke our chicken today. Instructions say to put about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of wood chips in a pile in the center of the smoker. More. Okay, that looks good. And then the next step is to put the drip pan on top of that. I'm just kind of resting it there. It did recommend spraying it with cooking spray for easy cleanup, so I'll go ahead and get that. And then also we placed the rack on it, and it did recommend to spray that. Okay, so I have our chicken here that I patted dry. I took it out of the refrigerator and let it set for a few minutes so it would come up to temp, and then seasoned it liberally with kosher salt and fresh cracked pepper, and I did that on both sides. I'm using a quarter cut today, which is the drumstick and the thigh connected. I think it's also referred to as a pinwheel sometimes, and I wanted to do this because when I saw online, when I was doing some research, it looked like they do whole chickens that are split and then they dunk it into the sauce. So I thought this would be the best way to replicate that effect. We're over at the stove, and the instructions were very specific for the smoker to not go above medium heat. They said this is the best result. I'm using a gas stove, and I have it just below medium for now. And it said it takes about 25 minutes for a pound of chicken. I'm gonna test at 15 and see what happens. I'm gonna use my meat thermometer just to double check, and then we'll adjust as needed. Instructions were very helpful for using the smoker. They had a lot of good tips in there, and it also provided recipe ideas, so I really like that. One of the tips was that when you're getting going, you need to not close the smoker all the way. You don't close it until you see the first signs of smoke. But actually, I'm already seeing smoke, and I'm already smelling the hickory wood chips. Wow, I really can't believe this. So I'm gonna seal it. I think it's closed completely. They said if you are experiencing some escape, there's ways you can tent it with tin foil or something like that, but I think this looks good to me, so I'm going to leave it for now, and we'll check back in a little bit. I ended up turning down the heat just a little bit, and I do have my range top fan on for ventilation. Sorry about all the noise. It's been about 12 minutes or so, and I'm doing a quick temperature check. The one tricky thing about this is to open it, because it is metal. It's very hot, so you have to be careful with that, but otherwise, like, I'm so impressed. Look at this. It's been 12 minutes. It looks amazing. And it's not to mention it smells amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So let's see. So we're at 143. So poultry needs to be at 165. So we got a little bit more time to go. I'm going to close it up and we'll check back in another 10 minutes. Spend another 10 minutes or so. So I'm just doing a quick temperature check. And we have officially reached 165. So I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to give it. I had no idea what to expect out of this smoker, and I loved it. It's so cool. Okay, so here we are getting the ceremonious dunk into the white barbecue sauce. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. All right, let's see our first reaction. It looks and smells so good.
Mmm. Very tender.
What do you think about the sauce?
The sauce is delicious. The smoke is cool too.
So the sauce is unique to Alabama. Have you ever had anything like this before?
No, I haven't. What is in it?
It's mayo, vinegar, and some spices.
Ooh,
I have the recipe provided in the video as well.
Okay. It's authentic to Alabama?
Yes, it's our first state in the 50 states of flavor.
Oh my goodness, this is exciting.
We're having our next person take a taste test in the household, and this is my daughter. So what do you think, girl?
And I can't, okay. Oh, gone.
Okay, thank you for that excellent review. Okay, so some final thoughts on this project. I loved making this dish. It was so much fun using that stovetop smoker, and it turned out way better than I ever expected. The sauce was delicious and so unique. I've never tried anything like it before. As I mentioned before, I'd love to hear from you and your thoughts on what you think the most iconic dish is from Alabama. And if you're interested, I'd love to hear from you if you live in another state. Let me know what you think the most iconic dish is from where you live. Thank you all so much for watching. This was so much fun. I love learning about the food and trying new things. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!